Namaste, welcome. I hope this video finds you well. But no matter how you are feeling today, remember, these are emotions that are passing by. Underneath it all, you are Brahman, the Absolute, like the vast sky in which all things appear and disappear, but the sky remains unaffected. You are like that. One of our viewers requested a video on love and heartbreak, and I couldn't help but include the word Brahman into the title because it makes all the difference. Love, from the perspective of Brahman, is true love. It is boundless and includes everyone. This is the love that we all are longing for, consciously or unconsciously, and that we are at our core. We all are longing for the love that is unconditional, and nothing can break it. This is the love of Brahman, the absolute reality. And even if it doesn't seem like this sometimes, but the whole world is held together by this love. If you have not done a lot of spiritual inquiry yet, this concept of boundless love, or the love that includes everyone, might be difficult to comprehend. Because there might be people you just don't like, that do things that really upset you, and you just cannot include them in this love. And this is fine. It is natural to get along with some people more than others. But all of this happens on the level of the person. When we realize our true self, we see beyond the character or personality of people. We see in them their God nature or Brahman too. We might choose to keep their company or not, but we still love them. In fact, they are no other than your own self. Romantic love, or finding the right partner, seems to be the greatest quest or desire for most people. Life just seems empty and meaningless if we cannot share it with someone else. We are social beings by nature, and human connection is an important part of our well-being. It is in our DNA to procreate, to look out for each other, and to secure the survival of our species. But beyond these practicalities, life just seems meaningless without love. We seem to wither. This is because it is the essence of who we are. Brahman is love absolute, and it underlies all of creation. But for a while, we are under the spell of Maya, the illusion that we are a person and mortal. And from this point of view, the pure love that we are is tainted by ego, bound to conditions, to personal needs and desires. In other words, we only love a person as long as they fulfill our purpose, satisfy our needs and desires. And this is why a lot of relationships fail. Because how likely is it that another person can fulfill these high demands permanently and unfailingly? There are, of course, relationships that last for a lifetime. But most of us struggle when we come from the perspective of ego. According to Buddhism, there are 4 principles of love that make a relationship successful. Maitri, loving kindness. Karuna, compassion. Mudita, empathetic joy. And upeshka, equanimity. Collectively, they are known as the Brahma Viharas, the immeasurables. We can cultivate these qualities, but as an effort, it might be difficult. When we realize our true nature, all of these things will come naturally. The love that we are is much greater than anything that the mind can imagine. Ego has all these needs and desires, and when they are not fulfilled, it gets weighed by emotions like anger, resentment, disappointment. But the true self has no needs. It is complete. When we look from this point of view, which is our highest position, we don't feel the need to actively search for a relationship. The self is everything, lacks nothing, is never alone, because intimately connected with all of creation. And at the same time, everything appears inside of it. The true self is immaculate, beyond anything that words can describe. How could it need anything? But at the same time, it does not reject anything. Sometimes we may think that if we are on a spiritual path, we cannot have a relationship because we should give all our love to God and all our focus should be on our spiritual quest. And there is some truth to that. But if this becomes an intention in the mind, again, it creates another layer. Let everything just be. If it happens that you meet someone along the way that shares your journey with you and that you grow together with, let it happen. As long as it is not based on attachment or neediness, everything can happen. And if it ends, this is fine too. From the perspective of the true self, there is no heartbreak. Heartbreak and suffering comes from attachment. Buddhism teaches that too. But non-attachment as a practice is difficult to maintain because it is the nature of ego to get attached and to create bondage. And the only way to truly overcome this is to realize the true self. So it is not a practice that we are trying to maintain, but it is who we are. The love that we are, Brahman, is absolute. It needs nothing in return, and it never changes. When we realize this love, there is true joy, mudita, with and for the other being. That is not based on a reason or condition. So seek self-realization first. The rest will follow naturally. If you will be with a person, this will happen. You will not have to look for it. The self is complete and content by nature, and its love won't change or expect anything in return, and it does not need another person. So whether love in the form of romance or relationship happens or not, it doesn't matter. Everything appears inside of the awareness or great consciousness that you are. Relationships, romance, heartbreak, but nothing disturbs it. You are that. May we all discover this soon and realize true and permanent love. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video. Please give it a thumbs up, share it with anyone you think can benefit, and if you like, subscribe to my channel so we can stay connected. All my love to you.